Hello, my lovelies. So the head is shaved in anticipation of it all falling out in a couple of weeks because I have just been diagnosed with a very rare, very aggressive, very serious lymphoma. It is one of the nasty ones, unfortunately.
Aussie TV icon Magda Szubanski has revealed she's been diagnosed with mantle cell lymphoma, a rare type of blood cancer, and now she's in a fight for her life. We want to wish Magda all the best in that fight, and we also want to remember the incredible characters that she's played over the years that have given so many people so much joy, starting, of course, with national treasure Sharon Strzelecki. And who could forget wee Mary McGregor?
Oh, come on, me again, wee Mary McGregor.
Then there's Lynn and Carmel.
I said to him, Alan, I said love, I said pet, I said love, I said pet, I said please. I said, Alan, I have no sympathy for you.
Michelle and Ferret.
You're looking up my dress, pal. Read my lips, matey.
Pixie Ann Wheatley.
Change for you playing football after being in the Muppets?
And Chanel's Institute de Beauty.
You see, Janelle, a plain young lassie without the first idea of proper etiquette is basically socially naive and ugly no hope, Janelle.
Magda, an entire nation, is wishing you the best.
חיסלנו את דף, הנייה, יחיא סונואר, Mohammed Sinwar.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said its military has killed senior Hamas leader Mohammed Sinwar.
Keith, can you tell me who Mohammed Sinwar is or was, and what's his significance to Hamas?
Yes, so Mohammed Sinwar was the brother of the group's previous leader, Yahya Sinwar. Now, Yahya Sinwar was involved in the October 7 terrorist attack, was a major figure in Hamas, and the Israelis managed to kill him quite quickly after the terrorist attack in October 2023. And later on, his brother Mohammed stepped up and took over the position, so he's one of the most wanted men that the Israelis were still after. It looks as though the Israelis have been able to kill him as well. The Prime Minister has made the statement. Hamas have not yet confirmed that he was killed. The Israelis say there was a massive Israeli strike near a hospital in the southern city of Khan Yunis in Gaza on May the 13th. And then the Israelis say that he was killed within that. Now, he was a major figure. The characteristic that we're seeing of this war is that the leaders get killed, but the fighting continues. So although the Israelis are bit by bit wiping out the Hamas leadership, Hamas is still around.
With Thermomix, you don't just cook every day. You create wow.
Thermomix has been hit with a $79,000 fine for misleading its customers. No, it wasn't for indoctrinating them into thinking that buying a $2,500 kitchen appliance was the path to spiritual enlightenment. But you could be forgiven for thinking that based on the low-key cult vibes of their advertising.
Because everyone deserves a life that makes them happier.
Thermomix was busted for falsely advertising their products as NDIS approved when they weren't, because the NDIS doesn't do that. It's not the first time the company has run afoul of the consumer watchdog. Back in 2018, Thermomix was ordered to pay $4.6 million for not alerting customers to the fact that their products could explode and cause injuries like this.
The Del Wishart in bandages, while this Coffs Harbour woman reveals her scalded wrist.
This latest fine is part of a broader crusade by the ACCC to crack down on companies for dodgy advertising targeting people on the NDIS. WA's Bedshed copped a $39,000 slap on the wrist just this month. But if anyone should be fined, it's the person who wrote the script for this Thermomix ad.
Giving you more wows and yummy mummies.